Okay, I want to show you some text missions and let's go through them. All of the tips will be in the description, so it will be very easy for you to follow up. Okay, so this is the first attack mission. Sometimes there is a tornado in the first room, so my advice is go forward and then backwards. So you see I'm going forward, and then there's usually a seal and a barracks. So you go backwards, your team goes with you, and now you just wait until the seal will done. And when the seal will be done, okay, so Itachi flew. Okay, so now I'm just going to keep moving forward, and I have Gawa with me. And as you noticed, I'm not walking because there are a lot of traps. I'm just teleporting and I'm using this route. It's probably safe because usually the traps will be in this lane, so I just teleport. I went here and okay, so I use melee on the barracks to move forward, but I get hit and I'm not get knocked back. Accessory is a little bit risky. I could have taken him alone, but if Gawa would have activated the seal, I will be in major troubles with the Sasori, so I just ulted. And another important tip, if you have a huge gap between you and the next enemy, just use your ult because you will have enough time to recharge. Okay, so I didn't try to fight Itachi. What I did was I just waited for Gawa to come, and Gawa is low HP, so he will ult. There you go. So he used his ult, and that's it. So I've killed an enemy just like this. Okay, so here is an important rule to follow. Sakura isn't dead, and you have Gawa here, and there is an enemy on the top right corner, as you can see right here. So Sakura just got in, and I can save Sakura, but don't do it. Never save your teammates. Saving your teammates equals death, so don't do it. Just always be from a long distance and try to wait for the right moment. Okay, so Gawa again is going to use its ult, but I think that he has to wait a little bit, so I'm not rushing right inside. Even though I can use my ult, I'm not going to use it. What I am going to do, I'm going to wait enough time for Gawa, so he will charge his ult again, because he just used it. And when he will, I'm going to enter first. If your teammate has an ultimate, don't let him enter first, don't push him, it will be an awful mistake. What you should do is go inside, lure the enemy to you, and then your teammate will just use his ult to kill them. Okay, so you see, easy kill. Okay, so now there is Itachi and Minato. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go in circles. If you go in circles, you won't get killed. So this is a game of patience. Okay, next one. Now in the last video there were two enemies at the same room, but I've tried to chop them down one by one. But here I did something else. I saw that Kakashi is being summoned and there is a Gaara here. So what I've done was I didn't kill Gaara or try to use my ult. I tried to go for two birds in one stone. So if you see there are two enemies in the same room, just lure both of them to you. Okay, so this is a common mistake that people do. If you have Itachi 1 or Itachi 2 or Sarada or any very strong team, you think to yourself, okay, there is an enemy, I can just take him out with my shurikens. Don't do it if you have enough time, and in this case we have enough time. What you should do is just wait until your ultimate can be used. That's it. Easy kill. Even though it's Sasuke, it's always just good to kill him. Okay, so next tip for you is let your teammates, okay, clean the traps, and then they will go back to you if you have enough distance. Let's see what's going on. Okay, I'm just going backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards. And what happened was the enemy, instead of if I was going here, will probably getting stuck, and my teammates will have hit Sasori enough so he will use his ultimate. Because I stayed in the opposite side, they just trigger the traps and break the barracks, so Sasori will come, but they didn't hurt him enough, so he will use his ultimate. Now I'm just going to kill him. Okay. And this is a very basic thing that you should remember. Pushing your teammates, and it's a very important thing to do. Okay, so next room, it will be a tornado map. Okay, so there is a tornado in the first room. So in the last one, what I've done was going forward and backwards. This time I took a different strategy. I let only one member get inside and trigger the traps. Okay, so there is a seal, and I'm waiting for the seal to turn off. Okay, so Sakura probably okay, I'm just waiting here. So another thing that you can do, if you stand right here, you actually stack a member of your team, and it will stick with you through the all tech mission. Okay, so there is a seal. I'm waiting, I'm not rushing forward. Okay, so I just used my teleport because I saw that there is a fight. This is a very important thing. I rushed there very quickly with an ultimate, and that's it, it's clean. And the Gaara, which I've saved before, is also with me right now. Okay, so you see the snakes here. So at first you need to kill these summons, and only then try to kill the actual enemy. Okay, so I have enough time here, and there is a Gara, so I can just kill him. You see, I can just kill him, and I will have enough time to use my ultimate, because the recharge time is 50 seconds. So I just use it, and I will have 40 seconds to use my ultimate and get inside the room. Okay, so I'm going to push with Gara, but a very important thing, I'm going also to see, to observe which enemy has iFrames and invincibility. Hinata, Minato. Okay, so I see that there are some teammates with invincibility. I'm waiting for them to use their invincibility move, and right after they use their invincibility move, I'm attacking. And that's it, it's done. With Itachi V2. You can also do it with Might Guy or Sasori. You can kill only one with Itachi V1, and version 2 can kill all of them. What I've done with Itachi version 2, I'm just going to use my ultimate from distance. Okay, this is my mistake. Okay. Um, One more thing, if you get to this place, there's probably a trap here, so just be careful. Okay, so I'm going to use the same strategy. I'm going to go back, forward and backwards. Uh, and right now there is a Tsunade and Itachi. If I stay in this place, they will go back to me, and each time Tsunade will heal Itachi, so I can use it as much as I want. Okay, Itachi is going to use its ult. Well, don't have a lot of things to say, because the gameplay is pretty basic, so let's wait until the next observations that I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay, so there is an enemy here, and I'm just going to go backward and forwards again. Use this always. Okay, just you see, you wait there, and they block the barracks, and the enemy is going to go right over here, and I'm just going to wait for him to come. Another thing is, I saw that there is a fight here, so what I've done was I got here instantly. because I saw that my Itachi version 2 is dead. It means that probably Itachi used his ult, the enemy Itachi used his ultimate, so it means that he's not going to use his ultimate again, and it is very easy to kill him. In these seconds, I will tell you, if you don't clean an enemy which uses ult right away, don't ever go to his room again, because at the moment you will enter his room, he will use his ultimate. Um, Okay, so I've shown it in one of my video. If you press 2 times attack and teleport, what you can do is actually trigger the teleport, and it won't affect you. But here I failed. Uh, okay. I failed again because it didn't use the teleport right away. So if you're going to do it, just remember use the teleport right away after you do it. Okay, so I've shown you in my videos that the best way to clean rooms is just teleport or just go forward to the enemy and use your ultimate or whatever to kill him, but it's not always working. Um, so let me explain you why. Okay, so there is a Sarda here. It's a sorry. Okay. My ultimate was not long enough, so I didn't kill him. It's pretty funny because this guy, Sandria, is a former guildmate of mine, and I think that I've actually shown him this layout. I didn't think that he will use it against me, but anyway. Or I advised him about it or anything. Okay, so I'm going. So if you go backwards through the recording, you will see that if in the last room I could see this room, and there is an Itachi in the bottom right corner. I'm going to use the same trick, teleport, but I'm not going to do it fast enough. Okay, so I thought that there is a barrack here, so I used my melee to break the barracks and teleport here, but there is no barrack. So what happened was I was getting killed right away. So I should have used my ultimate or be smarter about it. But these things happen and you need to understand it. So when you are clearing room fast with the teleport trick, teleporting right all the way to the enemy and not waiting for your teammates, just know that something like this can happen. Okay, so there is a tornado in the first room, and I want to just teleport to the next room fast, and I've done it. Sometimes if you do it fast enough, your teammates will follow you. Okay, again, use teleport, don't walk. be the first one to counter the enemy and use your ultimate to kill him. Okay, so right now there is an enemy and I'm not going to fight him, so I'm just going to go in circles. He has a buff and I want my teammates to destroy the armor buff. So I'm going in circles and trying to destroy the armor buff. So if a teammate is fighting an enemy in the other room, be careful about entering. So you see that there is Itachi V2. I'm not going inside right away because I know that I can get killed. So I'm waiting patiently. Okay, so Gaara is going to use his ultimate, so I'm going to push Itachi first, and only the teammate within the ultimate is going to enter last. Tamari is an easy kill, so just kill her very fast. The music is by Negaran and Renard. I'll post a link of it. Okay, so just as before, I'm teleporting right away to the enemy. First, be the first to contact him and use an ultimate is a very important thing to do. And it is working, so why not, you know? Okay, so my Itachi version 2 just uses ultimate, and there he is. I can go to this room. I have my ultimate. I can use my ultimate, but there is no reason that I should do it because my Sakura died before, and her HP didn't drastically low. It was lowered little by little by little. It means that the enemy didn't use his ultimate, because if the enemy would have used his ultimate, Sakura's HP will go right here from green right to blank. So because your HP just go little lower and lower, so I can tell that the enemy didn't use his ultimate. So Itachi has an ultimate, but I have to wait at least like 20 seconds that he will use it. Okay, so I'm just going to wait. So what we have is an enemy without an ultimate, but my teammate has an ultimate, and right now he is charged. And let's see. Okay, so the enemy is dead. So I just waited. If I will go straight forward, I will be probably get killed because there was a story there. Okay, so if you want to clear this type of rooms, use melee and teleport just as I did, because what it does, it triggers the tornado trap, but it doesn't fly you. And that's it. I won. Why did I won? Just like I said before, let your teammate with an ultimate to enter last. The reason is that he won't get killed before he uses ultimate, and after a couple of seconds the enemy is usually using his invincibility, so the ultimate will not be wasted on invincibility. Okay, so in this map, there is an enemy right here, and so I'm going to wait, and right when the enemy is trigger, I'm just going to use my ultimate. I can do it with Itachi version 2. The reason I used Itachi version 2 here because I suspected this base will be better to use Itachi version 2 with. Okay, so I checked the corner. It is always good to check the corners in this game. You see, I'm walking very slowly. And I failed, but you know, most of the time I will get it good. I will get it correctly, but this time I failed with using it. Okay. So why did it use my ultimate? Because I got in trouble and I don't want to wait and see what I'm going to do. I'm just going to use my ultimate right away to set me off this trouble. And what next we have? Okay, so you see that there is an enemy with an ultimate right here, and what I've done was I didn't go all the way right in. I went inside, but my teammate stayed before at the gate, and the reason is because I want to trigger the monsters and kill them with long range attacks, but I don't want my teammates to run, because if my teammate will run to this place, so we will eat chakra ceiling. It will trigger the enemy and I will get in trouble. So I've triggered the monster, and now all I have to do is just go from this area and just kill the enemy. It's very simple. Okay, so in this position I have enough HP and I can risk myself. I'm just going to go in circles and wait for my teammates to destroy the armor bar. Okay, so this is the final room, and I want to tell something about Itachi version 2. I'm going to fight, but you see that Itachi version 2 is dead. It's because I've waited for him to use his Susanoo. If you see that there is a Itachi version 2 defender, wait for him to use the Susanoo and only then kill him. Okay, this is the last one. I'm going to avoid electric needles and the first room. and what I've done was going right away to the next room, so my teammates will follow me. And why I've done it? Because look, I entered from this place. Before I entered from the bottom, and it will probably took me a lot of time to kill the needles, but because I started from here, I have a quick start. Okay, and the same trick is over and over again. I'm just going to go to the other side, wait for the enemy to come to me and kill him after all of the traps are gone. And just as I said before, I teleported all the way to the enemy and used my ult. Okay, so I've gone to the rails. There are usually no traps in these areas. So, okay, so right now I'm just going to wait for my enemy to be lowered. And as you can see, I've waited for the HP to be middle. I fireball her, so she will be on the ground and shuriken her. Don't shuriken if the enemy is not knocked down. Wait for the enemy to be knocked down and only then use your shurikens. Um, okay, so I'm pushing my teammates, and this is very good because if I will teleport, all of my teammates will get hit by the tornado at the same time, and I don't want to do it. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to use 3 attacks, 3 melee attacks, and then teleport. And what it does, it triggers the tornado, but I'm not flying over it. Okay, so I have a full team here, and that's it. It's a victory. So I can't lose in a situation like this. Okay, that's it. So if you're asking yourself like what is new in this one, so you can probably learn that Itachi version 2 can use his ultimate from a long distance, and if you calculate it correctly and you time it correctly, so you can actually avoid a lot of troubles. In addition, using how to use your teammate's ultimate, it is also good. And I have a video about how to clear room fast with the teleport. So I just shown you in this video that in 10 attack missions I use this clearing room fast so many times. It is one of the most efficient way to win attack missions. So I hope that you have enjoyed and learned something. If not, please leave an hateful comment and let me know why you think that this was a bad video, and I will not care. So have a good day.